Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Michael here, back in another video, and today we are going to be ranking all of the Chapter 2 Season 6 Fortnite guns on this app this thing called Tier List. And then on here, we have some other older guns that I'm going to be ranking too. But we're going to start with the Chapter 2 Season 6 guns. That's what this video is going to be focused on. And I actually do really like these types of videos, so we're going to be doing it today. So let's get started. So the categories, you probably already seen other YouTubers do this. The categories are God gun, really good gun, good off spawn, why do you have this, an awful gun. So we're going to get started. Let's get right into it. So we have the blue AR. So the blue AR is definitely good. I do like how it has 30 bullets and they shoot pretty accurate. And usually it's first shot accuracy, but not all the time. So I do really like this gun. So I'm actually gonna be, I'll slap it into the really good gun tier. It's not a god gun, obviously, because the god guns will probably be like the broken guns. So I'm gonna put it on really good gun because it's actually a decently good gun. All right. So next we have the Makeshift Shotgun. So the Makeshift Shotgun is decent. I like the accuracy of it. What I don't like is that it has 3 bullets and you have to reload. And the reload time's a bit longer than I would have liked. So I'm going to put that on good gun because it doesn't fit into the really good gun category. But it's better than good off spawn. So I'm going to put it under just the good gun, which is like the average. So we'll put it there. Next we have the Primal Rifle. So let's think about this gun. It's not as accurate as I would have liked, but you can spam it. It shoots decently well. So I think I'm gonna put this on really. I'm gonna put this on good gun because it shoots well. But sometimes it's not as good as I would have liked because it doesn't always hit your shots as well, but you can like like all the primal weapons. So I think I'm gonna put that on good gun. Now the Primal Smg. I mean, there isn't really a question where this gun is going. It's going on the god gun tier. Because the god gun tiers it's not going to be my personal favorite. It's going to be the broken guns, basically. So, these are the guns that are broken usually. So I'm putting this gun on here because literally this thing shreds through people. I think Epic have nerfed it, but they really didn't. So it's like, and it's insanely broken, like a lot of the other guns in this season. So that's already going on god gun, no questions asked. Next we have the Makeshift Revolver, I do believe. So this is more of an off-spawn gun, but I'm actually going to be putting this on why do you have this, because it's like, it's good off spawn, but there's going to be other guns besides the Makeshift Revolver. I mean, I do suggest that you wield it, but I think it only does like set base damage is like 75, and it's a revolver, and it's not as good as like the base revolver. So I'm going to put that on why do you have this, because it's not amazing. So I'll put, and it doesn't shoot that well. So I'm going to put it on why do you have this, because it's not good enough for good off spawn. So we're going to put it on why do you have this. Next, the Primal Shotgun. Now, people will have mixed feelings about this, but again, this is going on the broken tier because it's broken. Like, it used to be more broken, but it's not as... Actually, no, we're going to put that on really good because at the beginning of the season, this gun was broken. It was broken, and it really wasn't that good. It was amazing if you wanted to like spam people. And I used to get really annoyed with this gun, but now for a body shot, it hits like 8 damage sometimes. And Epic have nerfed it, so it doesn't really fit on the god gun like the Primal Smg does. Like, that literally deserves to have its own category. So I'm going to put that on really good. And it doesn't mean the AR is the best, by the way. Like, the left side isn't the best. I'm just doing it by category. So next we have the Primal Pistol. So again, I'm going to put this on why are you holding this, because it's not a good gun. These are all the blue verities, by the way. There is other verities of these guns, but like for the Primal Pistol Blue, like why are you holding these guns if you have them? Like, they're good off spawn, but I just don't see why somebody would like them. So, next we have the pump. So the pump has gone through a lot of different things. It's been nerfed, it's been vaulted, it's a couple times actually. It's been brought back. And it's actually currently in the game now, which is like a really good thing. I'm really glad that they brought it back into the game. However, it's definitely gotten worse than the Chapter 1 pump. So for this reason, I'm going to put the pump on good gun because it definitely fits well for the season. If this was the Chapter 1 pump, I would have stuck it on really good gun. But the Chapter 2 pump, it just doesn't fit that well with me. So I'm going to put it on good gun because it's definitely still a good gun. So next we have the normal revolver. Again, like all the guns like this, I'm going to put it on why do you have this, because it doesn't make sense why one would have these guns. The revolver, I will say that the revolver might make it closer to good off spawn. And this doesn't mean if it's going to be any gun off spawn. It means it's good off spawn. Like, the gun is good. It's not like if it's any gun off spawn. It's if the gun is good. So that's why I'm going to put the revolver on why do you have this, because why do you? Next we have the non-silenced SMG. So this is in the game right now. And I would definitely choose other SMGs like the tactical SMG over this gun because it's been nerfed a lot and I don't usually hold this gun. So I'm going to put it on, I think this is going to be the first one that is good off spawn because it's good off spawn. I like to have it off spawn because it's kind of a spam weapon, so we'll put it on good off spawn. We have the tactical SMG, so obviously I did say that this is better, so I'm going to put that on good gun because the tactical SMG is good because it shoots, but it's not like amazing that it could go on really good gun or maybe even god gun, so it's not amazing. Next we have the Octopus. Is this even a weapon? I don't even know what that is. Let's just move it to the bottom. I'm just gonna do guns here. Somebody else made this tier list, not me, so I'll just move it to the bottom and we're only gonna do guns here. Next we have the double barrel. I didn't even know this was in season 6, but I'll still rank it anyway. So from what I remember from season 5, the double barrel was good. So I'm gonna put it on good gun because it was good. It had 2 bullets, and back in season 5, chapter 1, it was broken. It would shoot for like 130 base shot when you were close, but when you were far away, really wasn't an amazing gun. So I'll just put it on good gun. I don't really know what it is now if it's in the game, but it's still a decently good gun. So a variation actually of the Next we have the dual pistols. So these actually just came back into the game, and I tried them out, and from what I remember, they're not as good as they used to be. I think you can hit them for maybe 30 damage, but I killed a couple people with it yesterday, so it's still a pretty good gun. But I'm actually going to put it on good off spawn because it doesn't really fit. Like, literally, I had this off spawn, and then when I got a kill and got a better gun than it, I switched it off. But this can be used as an AR, so I'm gonna put it as that. Next, we have the Makeshift Ar. Now, the Makeshift Ar, it really isn't that good. Like, it's slower than an AK. I'm going to put it on good off spawn because it's still a decently good gun, but like, I don't know why someone would want to wield this the whole game over a blue AR. I guess even a Primal AR is better than the Makeshift, in my opinion, because it doesn't spam. It's more like an AK, and if you want to resort to spamming somebody, because that's what a lot of people do these days, they literally just spam, it's really not that fun, so I'm just going to put it on good off spawn. Next we have the Bandage Bazooka. This is a different variation that I also didn't know that was in the game, but I don't know, guys. Let me know down below. I haven't really played Fortnite that much. So from what I remember, or no, this is the Slurp Bazooka, right? It gives like shields off, I think. I think it's like almost like a chug splash, but it gives off like, I think it gives off health and shield. So I think I might have used this once, and what I remember from it, it's definitely a good healing item when you're in the storm or trying to run away. So I guess I'll put it on good gun because it's not really good off spawn, but it's still a good gun. So I'll put it on good gun. Next we have the Silenced Pistol. Also didn't know that this was back in the game. I don't even know if it is, but the Silenced Pistol, from what I remember, I'm going to put it on why do you have this. Even though it was still decent, I'm still going to put it on why do you have this because like it's silenced, which is good, but it doesn't hit for that much. So I'll just put on why do you have this. So if you guys didn't know, in Chapter 2, Season 6, they vaulted all of the snipers and did these bows. So I'll bring up all the bows to do right now because I want to rate these bows because they're okay, I guess. Some of the bows I might not know the name of, so I apologize. Is there any other bows on here? I don't think so. So let's rate some bows, shall we? So first bow is the Explosive Bow. I have used this, and I know from using it that it's definitely gonna be up here somewhere. I think I'm going to put it on good gun because it kind of overtook the snipers in the sense that I'm not going to put all the bows on good, obviously, but it kind of overtook the snipers, but it's still good. I would put it on why do you have this if not, but it's decent, so because it explodes stuff, so I'll put it on good. Next, we have the fire bow. So basically, if you're building out of wood or maybe any material, if you shoot this bow, it will burn your build. If you're, I think it's just if you're using wood. So it's actually kind of handy. So I'll probably put it on. I think I'll put this one on good too because it's good and in a way that like you. I guess it's useful to burn down people's builds, so that's decent. Next we have this bow, which, what even is that? Is it like I've never used this one before. Oh no, wait. I think this is the Primal Bow. So the Primal Bow is definitely better than the Makeshift Bow. So I'll put the Primal Bow on good off spawn because they don't have, I don't think these bows, this one has really any special effect to it, so I'm just gonna put it on why good off spawn because it is decently good off spawn. So the Makeshift Bow I'm also going to put good off spawn because it definitely, the base damage is 75 and it's definitely good for tagging people and stuff. This bow, wow, I really don't know the names of these bows. I probably have used this one before, so I'll put it on. I'll put it on good, I guess, because I guess it's pretty good. I think it just shoots people for damage. That might be the Primal Bow, and I'm getting confused. I'm really not sure. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, let's move on. This bow I've also never used before, so I'll put it on. I'll put it on good as well because like the bows with special abilities are probably the ones that are going to be good. This one actually looks normal, so I think I'm going to move that to good off spawn as well. Lastly, we have the Shockwave Bow, which I actually know the name of. So this bow is good for traveling around the map. I definitely really like it. Because if you put I don't know if Epic patched this, but like you put it down and then you blow across the map, and you can do it like 30 times. So I'm going to actually put this under really good gun because it's a really good way of rotating. So I really do like that. How you can like rotate around the map and stuff. So yeah, so the next one is the Combat SMG or the P90, whatever you want to call it. And honestly, this is just going in God. Like, these SMGs are just crazy. Like, the fact that these things are in the game to spam with are crazy. So I'm going to put those in God. Next, we have the legendary Primal SMG, or the Primal Ar. I'm going to put this one on really good, probably, I want to say. Or maybe, I don't know where to put this one, actually. So legendary one, I'll put it on really good because of the damage that it does. Because it's decent once you get up to, like, the legendary rates. And again, we have this one. This is going way up there. This is going to go on God Gun, obviously, because of how good and overpowered these types of SMGs are. So next we have the Primal Shotgun Legendary. There's nothing that's really changed. It still doesn't hit for that much, so I'm going to put it on really good because it's good, but it's also not amazing. So we'll put it on there. The legendary Primal Pistol, I'm still wondering why do people carry that around, because it's not any better no matter what the rarity is. So I'm going to put it on that. And next we have the legendary Spaz. So, or some people can call it the legendary Pump. So the legendary Pump is good. The body shots are crazy with it. Like, the way it's the only gun in the game right now that deals 200 damage, I believe, in one hit if you are lucky and go for that headshot. So I'll probably actually stick this on I'm gonna stick this on really good. It doesn't really fit the God category because it's not really an SMG. But I might put like other things on this that aren't SMGs. So yeah. So it's good because it hits for 200 and the body shots are like 100. So I'm gonna put it on really good. Next we have I think this is it's a revolver, but I'm just trying to remember which revolver this is. But I've definitely used it before. I remember how it shoots, but I don't remember the name of it, though. So I think I'm going to put this one, I'll stick it on, like, unlike the other revolvers, I'll stick this one on good off spawn because it's better because it's not really because it's legendary, just because it's a different kind of revolver. And I'll put it on good off spawn. That one will make the exception for being good off spawn. Next, we have the legendary RPG. This is going to God straight away because of how, like, it can just break down structures. But it still is okay, but because it's like, it's not as good as it used to be, but it's still really, really good. So I'm going to put that on God. Next, we have the legendary Scar, which this has been in the game for a pretty long time. I don't believe it's ever gotten vaulted, but I might be wrong with that, though. So I think this has been in the game since the start of Season 1, the legendary Scar. And it's good. It's definitely good. It's definitely up there with its buddy, the Blue AR, so I'll put it on really good. Again, this doesn't mean the Blue AR is the best, by the way. It's just by the category. So it's definitely going to go up on really good. It's not really a God weapon just yet, though, unless Epic does something about it. but we'll see what happens. So next we have the green AR. I'm probably going to put the ARs on really good because they're balanced and they're overall decent. So I'll probably put all of the ARs or all of the normal ARs on really good because of how balanced Epic has made them. So that's decent. Next we have the green Makeshift. So once again, it doesn't really matter about the rarity to me, so I'll probably just stick that on good as well, because with its buddy the blue, because it does very similar, it deals really similar damage, so I'll probably just put that on the on the good tier. So next we have the green Primal. Again, it really doesn't matter where these things go, but I'm going to put this actually on just good because, as you can see, the legendary one is only on the really good one because it's legendary. In some ways, that actually does help change things. So I'll put the green Primal on good, but in some ways, it is kind of good off spawn. But it does make the cut to good gun, so I'll put it on good gun. And obviously, with these spamming SMGs, it doesn't matter about the rarity. So this is going on the God tier again because it doesn't really matter about the rarity. So honestly, the green one, I'll still put it on why do you have this. I guess it does have to make the cut. Same with the Primal Pistol, because it does almost go to awful, so I'm gonna make a decision right now. I think I'm gonna keep that on why do you have this, because why do you have this? The awful category will probably only go to like maybe 1 or 2 guns, but I don't know if the awful category will be used, but yeah, we'll see. So next we have the green Primal Shotgun. I'll stick this on, I'll stick this on good off spawn because the lower the rarity with the Primal, the worse it gets, obviously. So I'll just put it on good off spawn because it isn't like not amazing. Actually, I'll move the blue one to good because the rarities, when they get lower, this is where it kind of changes with these guns, and there's no gray one. So, yeah. Next we have the green pump. It'll probably go it's gonna go in the similar area with the blue pump because again, these really don't change. And the pumps, like I said, they did get buffed a little bit. So, so that's I'm gonna put it on good because I think that it deserves to go on the good category. So next we have the green Revolver. Guys, this might be controversial, but I'm actually going to slap this onto awful gun because why does one have this? Like, these days with people spamming, like, you don't want to go around wielding a revolver, like, I don't know who would want to go around wielding a revolver. Like, when you're on spawn, maybe that's fine, but in the whole game, if you want to wield one of these, I don't know what you're doing, because especially if you play on console, kids spam, so this really isn't going to get you anywhere. Next, we have the green SMG, the green non-silenced SMG. So I put the blue one on good off spawn. I think I'm also going to put this one on good off spawn because it's definitely not a why do you have this kind of gun. So I'll put it on good off spawn because it's still good to have. But with the green tack, I'll slap it into good too because it's still decently good. The gray Makeshift, it just gets worse and worse at this point. Like, with these guns here. I mean, the gray Makeshift, I'm gonna put it on good off spawn because it's gray, so it kind of is bad. Like, that's when you want to have like the gray weapons off spawn. the gray makeshift revolver, again, this is going on awful. Like, I don't see why you would want to wheel this all game. I'm just gonna put it on awful. That's my opinion, but I don't know. So next we have the makeshift revolver, or sorry, the makeshift AR. I'm not thinking straight right now. So we have the makeshift AR. It's gray though, so I'm gonna pop it on. I'll pop it on why do you have this, because it really isn't that good. The green one I might pop on. The green one I'm gonna pop on. It's good off spawn, but the gray one, like, actually no, we'll pop the gray one on good off spawn too, because you do find these off spawn. So I feel like good off spawn is a good category for those. Next we have the boots. I'm almost sure these were in Chapter 2 Season 5, but we'll rank them anyways. I'm pretty sure you could jump high, and it was really good with the game. This isn't a gun though, so like I said, but if we weren't doing just guns, I would probably stick it in either really good or God, just because of what it could do. But the non-gun things we're just not going to do. Next we have the only mythic weapon on the list, the mythic Primal Shotgun. Now, like all mythics, this is kind of overpowered in some ways. Like all the mythics, I'm going to slap it on God, because literally, if you guys remember, the mythic drum gun, mythic grappler, mythic, you name it, they were God. They were stupidly overpowered. So I'm just going to slap that on God, because it's just going to be like that. Same with the P90, the purple one, because it's still really good. It can shatter through builds. Not as good as it used to be in Season 5, but it definitely still deserves to go onto the God category. Next, we have the purple Primal Rifle. I guess we can put this on really good, because the rarity, it's better. Definitely, so I'll put it on really good, because in some ways, if you want to wield this the whole game, by all means, that is definitely going to be necessary. This one, you already know where we're taking it. We're taking it to God, because it's like the Primal Smg. It's so hard to explain how ridiculously overpowered this gun is, and how much people can spam with it. It's so annoying. So next we have the purple Primal Shotgun. This will probably put it on, we'll put it on good, because they really don't go that far, you know? Like, the purple primals, they really do not go that good in terms of damage. Maybe the legendary primal would fit into really good, but the purple one, it definitely would not. So, yeah. So even the purple Primal Pistol, I'm still gonna put it on. Why are you having this? Or why do you have this? Because these aren't good though. Like, it shoots like pew pew, pew pew, and then you have to like reload. And I've tried to use these, and I'm just so bad with them. And that's just my opinion. I really do not like them. So we have the purple pumps. Obviously, yes, these were nerfed, as I said before, but they're still going to be really up there, so I'm going to put that on really good, because they're still really good, because it's the only gun in the game that can deal a 200 headshot kind of thing. Next, we have the purple, this type of revolver that I don't remember the name of. I'm going to put this, I'll put it on good off spawn, because I guess it's better than these guns in some way, because it's purple, so we'll keep it. Next we have the purple rocket launcher. Even though it's purple, it's still going to go into the God category. The purple scar is going to obviously go into the really good category, along with the legendary scar, because it doesn't change much. And the gray tactical, you really have to give this some thought, but I think, even though I put the blue and the green in good, I'm going to put this one on good off spawn, because like most of like all the other gray weapons, except for the gray revolver, because it's just awful. I really don't like it, in my opinion. And these are not weapons. So guys, there you go. All the Chapter 2 Season 6 guns ranked decently. Anyways, I hope you all did enjoy that video, guys. I'm just filming the outro separately, but I hope you all did enjoy. So basically, a part 2 is gonna be coming out probably today, doing other Fortnite weapons that were in the game in Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and I'm gonna be ranking all of those in the part 2 of this video. But anyways, I hope you all did enjoy, and see you all in the next video. Peace out.